Hello, everyone. This is a reading for the sign of Leo. Leo, words of clarity come flopping out of the words of clarity deck for you. We have diversion, clarity, strength, productivity, and peace. The bottom of the deck is overstanding. I don't usually have this many cards from the words of clarity deck, but the way they fell out, spirit's like, take them, and I'm like, yes, okay. So I see you knowing, like, there's a shift, there's a big shift, and you're clearly aware of it. You know that you're doing well in it, you're at peace with it, you have a great awareness of what's going on in your life. And so let's see what flash card comes out for you. We have the airplane. Ooh, things are taking off. Jet setter lifestyle. Love it for you, Leo. The house is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's literally leaving their house. Somebody has a stable foundation and you're leaving. So where this applies in family, like you may be doing some leisure traveling, but I also see in business where this is you doing more out traveling, going to out in business, whatever that means for you, okay? But saying that there's going to be a lot of that, so it's going to be very productive. You're going to get really comfortable with it, with peace there, okay? For somebody, this is about your spirituality, like taking off in your physical body. You asked for a greater awareness, for more clarity. That clarity is coming in. You asked for your intuition to kick it up a notch. You may have turned the volume up on your spiritual volume switch and said, you know what, I'd like this to come in louder. And it's saying, yes, this is working for you. So it applies in different ways for all of you. Let's get some tarot stories though and see what's coming out of the cards for Leo. All right, first card out for you is the Five of Cups. So this is looking back at the past, making a review of what was and figuring out how I feel about it now. Okay, and this is looking at love lost, make a review of the relationships, figuring out, was it wise the way that I played my part of the cards? Was it playing myself? Did I just play myself? Let's see. You're at this place where somebody is dealing with a relationship that's come back, and you're just like standing in this place of new love. You know, I feel like you really did miss the person, you know, in the past there was a moving on. You may have been sidestepped, or you may have sidestepped somebody to move on. On your mind now, you feel like you have to be careful not to get cut the F up, okay? In the future, you have the Death card coming in, okay? And spiritually, you're going through a major spiritual transformation, you know. Mentally, you're doing everything you can, trying to think of a way to get back in where you wanted to be, where you now realize you wanted to be. Because I see that at one point in time, you didn't want to be there. You were okay to walk away, you know. I feel like there's a need for you to open up your heart. If this is about a love situation, you can't have the love you want if you're not willing to open up your heart, okay? You have to open up your heart to let the love in. If you can do that, open up your heart to let the love in. I see that you're going to be in a place where you're going to feel like you finally got what you've been wishing for. You finally got what you wanted. You're finally getting what you been looking for. I feel like that's going to be the feeling for you. I do feel that it's actually going to being willing to open up your heart and let in this new love that at some point you felt some sort of regret about. I feel that that's going to open up a lot of new energy for you. It's going to bring in a lot of creative energy for you, okay? And let's see what else we have. Absolutely, with the Three of Cups coming out. So I feel like you've been going through this major spiritual transformation in regards to this relationship. Like, this is a relationship where you vibe so much that you really raise your vibration to a level of creativity that is really awesome. It creates a lot of joy for you. The bottom of the deck is the 8 of Cups. So it's like you've been played yourself from walking away from something or getting out of something, in the sense of you now know what it feels like to have lost that. This 5 of Cups is very, you never know what you got until it's gone energy. And so now it's like, okay, I got this opportunity here. I remember what that was like. I'm not going to let myself end up in the same boat again. So if you were in this place of being blocked off, I feel like there's an opening up. I feel like you're going to be more willing to share. And that is definitely the advice here. If you're having a time as far as a relationship goes, looking back at the past, you know, you have to communicate. And I feel like for some of you, you feel like the person you're communicating with is kind of cold sometimes. It's like you don't know where they're going to be. You don't know how they're going to feel or respond to you this time. But this is somebody that you're highly interested in. This person can be very quick to speak, and their words can cut like a knife when you talk to them. If you don't deal with them in a way that they find suitable for themselves, they're quick to, you know, they can cut with their words, or just literally just cut you out also. Okay. Yeah, I feel like in the past there was a moving on from the situation. Like you had a chance with this person before, you moved on from it, and now that you've gone through some spiritual transformations, and you've had other relationships, and you've seen how these things have played out, you realize what you had when you had it, and you would like to get that flowing again. Is your goal here, is what I see for you. Leo, let's put some runes on this and get some details. Let's get some details with some runes on this spread here for Leo. And then I'm going to go into another spread for you. Okay. First off, we got all quartz crystal. I have 3 sets in here, but that they're all quartz crystal is an indicator to me that, you know, this is something where the spirit has a lot of energy in this with you. Okay. Is saying for you, like you will have, first off, you're blessed and safe and protected. That's what this one wants you to know. I'm hearing it's safe for you to love. It's okay. Your thought about the other person, like you want to have a breakthrough, and the other person is very protective of themselves. The other person is very protective of themselves. The person you're thinking about is very protective of themselves. And so you would like to be able to break through that protection spell they got on themselves pretty much, okay? This here is saying if you will open up, that's where the healing comes in. Being willing to admit, hey, this is what happened. This is what where it went wrong, and this is what I would like. That's where healing has opportunity to come in. So that's awesome. The other person being a little chilly with you emotionally right now, you know, I'm hearing just you have to be consistent or persistent, because whatever this was from before, like it left tears. Somebody was crying. Somebody was sad. Somebody was unpleased. So let's see. Let's get a little bit more into your romantic love situation. Those cards definitely want to speak for you right now. We have, in the past, the Knight of Wands. Here today, gone tomorrow. I'm only good for the night. You can't trust on what I say I'm going to do, because I'm a knight. I'm here for the night, okay? In the present, you have the King of Wands. So it goes from a Knight of Wands to a King of Wands. The King of Wands is willing to make a foundation to settle down and such, but he's still very fiery. He is very fire energy, and he's very passionate and wants to make something stable happen here. Very, very determined, very persistent, okay? Let's see what's hidden in this situation. We have the Empress is hidden here. There is wealth, health, and prosperity hidden in this situation. Let's see what is the challenge in this situation. What is the challenge here? What is the challenge here? What is the challenge? The challenge is following your intuition and getting over the past. Getting over the past, because somebody is sitting up here saying, you know what? I ain't trying to be dealing with my past, and they really ain't trying to go back in. But let's see, the external environment is a 6 of Cups. Is it somebody coming back? Come back to me. Yeah, somebody's coming back from the past. This is strong soul connections. Okay, let's see what's the advice for Leo. Leo, what is the advice for Leo? We have the last judgment. Leo is saying give it a second shot, give it another chance. Go for the gold, Leo. Let's see what's the most likely outcome in this situation here. We have the Ace of Wands. We have a yes. We have a fresh new start. We have a new beginning. We have all that with the bonus at the bottom of the deck and the Nine of Swords. So this is about somebody facing their worst fears because you're looking for stability. You're looking for an offer of stability, but it's saying that this is coming from some place where in the past it was, you know, very here and there and everywhere and only for a night. But this person has leveled up some. They've matured some. And so I do feel like, Leo, you might even be involved with a water sign, as the external party has the Six of Cups. We have the Pisces energy here. We have Taurus energy here. And we have a lot of fire. We have 3 fire energy cards. So this could be you or the other party. So in romance, that's what's going on there. Let's see what we need to know about finance for Leos. What are the messages for Leos regarding financial endeavors? Okay, 10 of Cups. Look at that, Leo. Coming together in love and bliss. For some of you, you go start this new relationship and it's going to do magic for your finances, okay? I feel like right now there's a lot of love there. Then we have the next card out is the 9 of Pentacles. So look at that. Having plenty to spare and to share, having enough to indulge in the things that for which you care. And then the third card we have out for you is the Queen of Pentacles. So for some who want to know, like the bottom of the deck is the Moon. Things are coming out, you know, and for you in regards to finances, it's saying your romantic love life is having a strong effect on your finances. If it makes you really happy, go for it. If it makes you happier to let it go, then let it go, because it's saying you've got to follow your bliss because you have everything you need, and you need to remember that and know that. Like, all your stuff is paid. It may not be always paid on time. It may not be always paid in full, but it's always paid, right? And for most of you, I feel like it really is always paid on time, if not early and in full. And it's saying like you're creating more wealth by paying attention to that, by giving your attention and focus to what feels like bliss and what feels like abundance and prosperity. You're going to create more prosperity in your life. Your intuition is guiding you. It's whispering to you saying, oh, that's not what you really meant. Why don't you revise that? I also feel like, you know, you're in this phase of closing out old cycles from the past. So some of you came from a financial background that was really strained and stressed, and you're like not in that anymore. You are shifting the energy. So now you're in a new financial vibration. It's a new experience for you. And so it's going to be a new conversation to come from you honoring that. So let's see what the money and the law of attraction cards have to say for the sign of Leo. Leo. What are the messages for Leo? Okay, here we go. Whenever I am feeling good, I am attracting good. What did I just finish saying to you, Leo? When you're feeling good, you're attracting good. It says when you think a thought of upliftment or abundance or well-being, you are filled with a feeling of positive emotion. You may trust the way you feel as the indicator as to which side of this subject, which is really 2 subjects, you are on. Whether it is the subject of money or lack of it, or health or lack of it, or a relationship or the lack of one. Always when you feel good, you are in the place of attracting that which you are wanting. So yay, feeling good is going to help augment your financial flow. And I'm also being reminded of the little games we learn to play, our spiritual games with our money, which is as you're going, you bless the money you have. I give praise for my financial status right now. I give praise over my bank accounts, my debit cards, my credit accounts. I give praise over the money in my purse. I give praise over the money in my coin bank. I give praise over the money in my pocket. I get praise over the money in my Venmo, and my Cash App, and my PayPal. I give praise over the money in my life. And I'm so grateful for it. And why do you like money? Start with the why. I like money because it's a form of energy that I can transfer into anything. So those little things will help. And then when you go and you spend the money, you can even tell the universe, like, now that I use this up, how full can you get my accounts and how fast can you fill it up? So there's a bit of technique that you can apply. And just remember, stay in your awesome feeling headspace, because that's the most magical thing you can do for your money, your romance, everything in your life. Okay. The message for you from the House of Night deck is reminder, message 28. 2 + 8 = 10. So there's that completion. Don't forget, and reminder, and that isn't that what I was literally just saying, like, remind yourself, like, about how you can speak to your life, how you can speak to your money, how you can speak to your love, how you can speak to everything in your life. Remember to say thank you. Remember to give praise and say I love you and I'm grateful for you, and this is why. Whether this is with another person in your life or whether this is with energy in your life, whatever this is, okay? So make sure that you do that. It behooves you to do that. You will be grateful that you chose to do it as things are coming in for you according to the energy you're putting out, okay? Now, the universe has your back, and the message from this deck says, when I am in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Look at that. So when you're feeling in alignment, your peace is there. You have peace like a river when you're in alignment. When you're out of alignment and you're not in peace, is the time to stop and ask yourself, the universe, ask God, okay, what's really going on here? Because I'm not at peace. So what is going on? Because I know that that lack of peace is an indicator of something deeper that I need to face. What is that? What am I missing here? What does it behoove me to see? I'd like to see it right now with accuracy, truth, and clarity. Whatever way you can phrase that for yourself, it behooves you to do so. Let's see what the magical unicorns have to say for you, Leo. They say laughter. You need a good laugh. So if something gets so toxic or heavy for you emotionally, it's a great piece of technique to apply, in that you can prescribe for yourself comedy. Yep, I said comedy. Your favorite comedy shows, your favorite comedians, whatever it is that makes you laugh. Laughter is a high vibration. And if things are feeling like crap, laughter will help change that and release what is constipated so things can get flowing again, okay, in your energetic life. Yes, I said it. Now, somebody out there watching this likes to work with crystals, so I'm going to pull a crystal reading card for you. Crystal reading card for you. I'm hearing in this relationship situation of the past, it would behoove you to find more ways to laugh together, okay? The card that's coming out for you is the Lovers. This is a master teacher card. This is a soul connection crystal. Let me read a little bit about this for you. You can work with this soul connection crystal if you would like to during the time of finding this. Let's see what the book has to say about the message. All right. It says, another one of the master teacher crystals, this beauty holds the sacred medicine of divine connection and blessed union. It shares with you that everything within the universe is connected at the core. It allows you to bridge the perceived gap between two things, inviting and encouraging you to nurture one inner connection and in turn manifesting this connection with a loved partner or soulmate. This medicine, the medicine of this actual crystal in the cards, is a double goddess soul connection crystal and is very rare and powerful. The Isis energy amplifies the energy of love and compassion, unlocking your own self-healing journey. The Lover's card has arrived today as a reflection that a deeper love is flowing into your life. It could be an expanding love in your current romantic relationship or possibly even for yourself. If you have asked about a certain person, this card can reflect that this relationship is a soulmate connection. You may have been waiting for this kind of relationship to manifest in which you can feel a deep connection with another, and now it has arrived. Whatever your situation may be, this card is confirming that you are currently attracting a soulmate connection into your life. This soul union is the deepest mirror and reflection one can experience. As you share this deep union with one another, you often feel a depth of love deeper than you may have ever experienced before. This opening of the heart can sometimes be challenging due to painful experiences around love that have kept your heart closed because of the fear of being hurt. You are encouraged to work with the divas to assist you in healing these old painful wounds. Open your heart fully as you deepen in your love for yourself and your beloved. This is perfect timing for you and a powerful opportunity to experience love in connection on a deeper level. Believe and know that you are deserving of this divine love. Allow this love to flow into every aspect of your life and open to the bliss and joy it creates on all levels. This card can also indicate that a friendship, child, or animal present in your life is a deep soul companion here to share love, healing, and growth. Yay! So for some of you, like, that's why there's all this looking back at the past. Like, this is somebody that you're deeply connected to. It's also saying, like, this deep connection can help augment finances in your world. It's saying, you know, stay in that energy of healing through the relationships that you are involved in right now. Okay. And you can ask, like, how is this relationship serving my highest, lightest, and brightest good? You can ask, what is there for me to learn here? The bottom of, not the bottom of the deck, the card for you from the Miracles Now says, I love my food and my food loves me. And somebody says, why are we talking about food? This is a spiritual reading. Well, because everything that you take in spiritually, physically, and mentally, emotionally is a form of nourishing yourself. So make sure that you're loving how you're nourishing yourself. And for somebody who's concerned with your weight, who's concerned with your health, do yourself a favor and begin to tell your food before you eat it every time, I love you, thank you, thank you, thank you, I love you. However you want to phrase that, you get the thank you out there and get the I love you out there. Instead of looking at your food and condemning it and cursing it for all the pounds and all the weight and all the whatever you be throwing on it, throw some love on it. Stop throwing salt all over your food. Maybe some of you need to literally stop throwing physical salt, but I meant like intellectual salt. Stop throwing hate words all over your food and pour some love words all over your food. Pour some love energy all over your food before you take it in for your highest, lightest, and brightest good. All right, Leo, this has been your Leo Tarot. Thank you for joining me. I do live readings every day on this channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing, and your donations and your consultation requests. All that is greatly appreciated. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness, and love and peace and happiness. In the meantime, in between time, treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself to a reading on my website at LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time, love you, bye.